Da'veed. Today we're going to be talking about let us make man in our image. Wow. And how you do that? The root word that we're going to be talking about today is asa. Asa. It means to do and to make. Just like you see this potter making and shaping something and forming it, that's what the Creator did with man. And he did it out of the earth, out of the dust of the earth. Let's take a look at the text. Genesis chapter 1 verse 24, and Elohim said, let the earth bring forth each kind of living creature, each kind of livestock, crawling animal, and wild beast. And that is how it was. He's going to continue. Verse 25, Elohim made each kind of wild beast, each kind of livestock, and every kind of animal that crawls along the ground. And Elohim saw that it was good, but he's not finished. Let's continue. 26 says this. Then he says, then Elohim said, let us make humankind in our image, in the likeness of ourselves, and let them rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, the animals, and over all the earth, and over every crawling creature that crawls on the earth. He's still talking to the earth. That's where man was pulled from. That's the image that he's talking about. He takes man, let us make man in our image, in the image of the earth. Then he gives him his spirit, so he can then become flesh and spirit. He gives him the breath of life. He's not talking about angels. He's not talking about the Christ of the New Testament. He's not talking about Yeshua. He's not talking about nobody. He's talking to the earth, and he's saying, you and I'm going to use the substance of you, and we're going to mold and shape this humankind out of it, just like we did all the animals and everything that they're going to have rule over, period. That's how simple this is. But if you don't know the language, you won't know this. You'll be in fairy tale land. Let's continue to read. The transliteration reads this way. Vayomer Elohim na'aseh Adam le'batsalamenu dekidmatenu devayirdu. What is he saying? And he said, Elohim na'asa, or na'aseh Adam. Let us, we will make man in our image. He's having a conversation between him and the earth, the substance of her. Just like she brought out the trees and the fruits, she brought out the behemoths, she brought out the beasts, she brought out all the living creatures. That's who he's having a conversation with. What it looks like in Hebrew in the script is Vayomer Elohim na'aseh. The noon that's right in front of the word asa means something. In Hebrew, when you put a noun, or a noon, in front and it's prefixed to a verb, a three-letter root like asa, it indicates the first person, the plural, and the future tense, meaning we will. So he's telling the earth, we will make. It was not perfect. It was imperfect, meaning it's future tense. We're going to do this. I'm going to take from you, mold from your dust from you, and I'm going to shape this human being. Then I'm going to give this human being dominion and rule over everything that I've brought out of the earth, like himself. And then I'm going to empower him with my spirit so he can have rulership and dominion over everything that I've made. It's in context. But if you don't know that, you don't know the language, you don't know the tenses, you don't know the person and the gender, you don't know the number, you don't know future tense, past tense, and present tense, you don't know these things, you're going to be thinking he's talking to some angels or some Christ of the New Testament. And then you're going to get fooled and you're going to get tricked because you don't know the language. Asa means to do and to make. I'm going to put it up for you so you can look at it. You can look at it. It's a verb. Transliteration, A-S-A-H. Asa. Listen, we have to look at the grammar. I'm finding all kind of mistakes in the English translations. Nobody's talking about it because they're being lazy. They just want to accept what everyone else tells them. You have a responsibility to know this for yourself. But along the way, you need someone to help and guide you, and that's what I'm here for. So I'd like to thank you today for your time. And I say shalom to you. And I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe this video. It's real short, straight to the point. And may the Holy One of Israel bless you in your learning of your wisdom, your knowledge, and your understanding. Again, I say to you, shalom.